How many Top coins can you collect the unintentional way in Geometry Dash? Well, let's find out. Let's start off with Stereo Madness, except I'm going to go into a copyable just because it makes it easier to try the coin over and over. Alrighty, here we are in Stereo Madness, and the intentional way to get the first coin is just to take the bottom path like that, like take the pillar before, because why else would Top have that gap there, right? But people have been doing that for years, like literally like a decade now. People have been following like that to get the coin. So I'm going to count this one as an unintentional way of getting the first coin. Speaking of collecting coins in unintentional ways, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers, and I have a challenge for you guys. Have you ever tried to use your left pinky toe to hit the subscribe button? Or how about your nose? Well, today I'm challenging you to hit the subscribe button in the most unique way possible. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to cheesing the coins. By taking the, what we call normal route, this is actually the unintentional route. So that's a good start. Anyway, moving on to the next coin. Now this one is gonna be questionable, and I'm going to define the route as jumping from the third block down, like going up there and then jumping right there to collect the coin and landing back on the route. So if I can find something to obscure that, then we are good to go. But maybe we can like somehow fit inside the block like that somehow. I don't know. Man, I really feel like this is possible, dude. Is this it? There we go. That fully counts. There it is. Let's go. That is definitely 100% an unintentional way of collecting the second coin of Stereo Madness. Now let's see if the third coin is also possible to be unintentionally collected. And I don't see, like, the issue with the third coin is that this is the entire coin route. This entire thing is. I don't think this coin is, I don't think you can unintentionally grab it. That leaves us with Stereo Madness being able to grab the first two coins unintentionally. So that's a good start. That's a good start. Anyway, let's move on to the next level. Alright, so now I'm back on track, and I have some kind of bad news. This first coin, there's just no way. There's no way you can collect it unintentionally, because the only way to do it is to fall on that pad, which is already, like, it's set perfectly so that when you fall off the block, you'll land perfectly on the pad. But there's no other way to land on it, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to say that the first coin is not possible to be cheesed. Anyway, let's see if the second coin is possibly cheesed, but, unfortunately, the only way you can actually cheese a coin, really, is if you can, like, somehow enter the coin route differently or something like that, or find a different coin route. Yeah, there's only one way to do it, because there's blocks blocking your way. So, yeah, so the second coin back on track is not cheesable. Now let's see if the third coin is. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, maybe if you can, like, you know, you could collect the coin like that, but the only issue is that, you know, you just kind of die. It's not a good thing. Yeah, I'm gonna say that the third coin is also not cheesable. But, I mean, if you guys know a way, please feel free to comment down below and let me know if you could cheese the coins. But I don't think the third coin is also cheesable. So, unfortunately, back on track is our first level that has all three coins not being able to be cheesed. Anyway, let's move on to Polargeist. Let's see if any of these coins are actually skippable. There isn't really a set coin route, but, like, I'm just gonna say that going above the blocks is, because, like, who does it any other way? And I don't even know if you can do it any other way. But what I'm hoping that you're somehow able to clip between those two blocks there. Oh man, yeah, I don't think it's possible, honestly, because but yeah, you just have to take the coin route to do it. Sad days, man. And there's no way you can collect the coin from, like, the other side. So unfortunately, this is a coin that is not cheesable. Anyway, let's move on to the next coin. Hopefully we got better luck with the second coin. But yeah, oh boy, yeah, this is not looking very good. Like, if you were to be able to somehow squeeze your little cube butt between the blocks, there's no way. Yeah, unfortunately, this coin is not cheesable. So, let's move on to the next coin. Oh yeah, the third coin, that's right. And maybe there's, like, some really weird thing you could do. The issue is that you have to flip gravity to find it, or take a really, like, a red pad or something, but the only pad that flips you over is the coin route path, so you literally can't cheese it. Very sad. So we still only have the first two from Stereo Madness, so, yeah. And again, if you think that I missed anything, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to figure it out. Anyway, moving on to Dry Out. Alright, so the first Dry Out coin, oh boy. So, unfortunately, this first one is not looking very cheesable to me. The only way to cheese it is to take it from the underpath somehow. Well, you can't. You just can't. So, the first Dry Out coin is not cheesable. Let's see if the second coin is, though. Second one is the ship section. Wait, it's looking promising. I just gotta move the star position back. I'm thinking, here, let me show you my thoughts really quickly. I'm thinking you gotta, like, swoop down here, and then swoop up and somehow be able to barely clip the hitbox of the coin to collect it. Let's see if that could be possible. Because then that would count as a cheese, but would it be worth it? No way. You know, I think the test for this one is to see if I die and no clip to the spike, and I don't collect the coin. Okay, so I died in no clip, and I did not collect the coin. That means that you cannot, this coin's not cheesable. But yeah, let's move on to the third and final coin of dry out. Wait, this is the last one. Oh, I completely skipped over the first dry out coin. Oopsies, I think I just forgot to put down a start position, but... So, the intentional path is to fall down like that. But if I could find some other way to do it, I mean like that, it's not really cheesing. You just fall to the same spot. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna whip out the brains for a second. I'm gonna say that this first coin of dry out is cheesable for one reason. Just because you save a click. Once there, and then once more to hold for the rest of them. But, you can just hold from there, and you can just do it in one click. So therefore, I have concluded that the first coin of dry out is cheesable. And you guys are gonna hate me in the comments. Moving on to the next level with 3 coins that are cheesable. Base after base, oh boy. Wait, this first one is actually promising. Let me tell you my immediate thought process. And I'm gonna go to no clip to show you guys. If I go to no clip here, I was thinking about jumping from there, collecting the coin, and then landing on the pad like that. Because that would definitely be cheesing it. However, you can't, because the spikes are in the way. Sad days. Very sad days. Yeah, unfortunately, this first coin is pretty straightforward. You can't really cheese it. Moving on to the second one. There's just no way. What's the unintentional way of grabbing the coin? So, unfortunately, the second coin is not cheesable either. But hopefully the third coin is... Hold the phone for a second. At first glance, it doesn't look very cheesable. But, you may realize that you could do the same swooping technique as earlier to maybe grab the coin. So we're going to be trying that out. Let's see if that works. Oh my god. I did it. I grabbed the coin. That 100 million, 5 bajillion % counts as cheesing the third coin of base after base. Anyway, moving on to the next level. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. We are on Can't Let Go with 4 of the coins being cheesable in Geometry Dash. I'm thinking that this coin is not gonna be cheesable. You just can't cheese it. There's no way you could cheese something where you fall down. Why does Robotop love to make coins that you have to fall for? Why do you always have to fall for the coins? But yeah, let's see if the second coin is skippable. Or not skippable. Oh my god. Not skippable. I mean, cheesable. Cheeseburger. Oh, that is promising. So this is the intentional coin route to go above. But I was able to grab it from down below here, just by doing the same swooping technique as before. But now the issue for this one is that I have to stay alive an instance where it's possible. Like, that was so close. See how close I was to living? I just gotta keep grinding until it happens. And if I'm just gonna do this for like 10 minutes, and if I can't get it a single time, I'm just gonna deem it to be... Oh! Never mind. Ignore what I was saying. I just did it. So, let's go. I collected the coin. The unintentional way definitely counts. That is that's the 5th coin that is cheesable in Geometry Dash. Let's go. Anyway, moving on to the 3rd and final coin. I can't let go. And I just accidentally did the skippable route. Moving on to the next level, because sad days. But, good news is that we now have 5 cheesable coins in Geometry Dash. Let's go. No pun intended. Anyway, moving on to Jumper. Okay, so, hopefully the swooping tactics work again, and they do. Look at that. The intentional route is to go through the pillar there for the first coin of Jumper, but you can just swoop down and grab it just like that. And it's actually one of the easier swoops, so I thank you, Jumper. Another reason why you are one of the best Robotop levels in the game. W Jumper. If you guys are seeing this, I want all of you guys to comment down below, Wumper, because, get it? Like W, and then Umper from the Jumper. You get it. Moving on to the next coin. Let's go, that's 6 now. And this one, okay. I mean, I've always loved this coin, honestly, because it just feels so satisfying. But, at the same time, I hate this coin because there's no unintentional way of grabbing the coin. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. This coin, you know, the 3rd Jumper coin is kind of interesting because there isn't really a coin route, but you just got to go underneath that. So if I had a different way of doing that, that would be lovely, but I just don't think there's a different way of collecting this coin, because, like, the swooping technique would not work because the coin is, like, directly under the block. Unfortunately, this coin is not able to be collected in a different way. But that's okay because Jumper lets us have 6 cheesable coins in Geometry Dash. Moving on to Time Machine, aka the worst level in all of Geometry Dash. Out of the Rob Top coins, this is one of the better ones just because it is so simple and it seems challenging for players. It actually is challenging because you have time to click there to get it. I think it's a very good coin, but however, this video is not about talking about how good the coins are in Geometry Dash or how bad they are. It's about cheesing the coins, and this coin is not cheesable, but it is a W coin though. So moving on to the next coin, and okay, well, that's the coin route, and it's not mirrored. But I also don't care, because who cares about mirrored? But yeah, so that's the coin route. It doesn't change the difficulty when it's mirrored or not. Yeah, so the swooping technique obviously will not work, because you will bash your face onto the spikes. So, yeah, not skippable, unfortunately. I keep saying skippable, I'm gonna lose my mind. Not that's what I mean, okay, sorry. Moving on to the third and final coin, and this is most definitely the worst coin. And how the heck do you cheese it? There's no cheese in this coin, man. And it's in the worst spot ever because you have to fall in one specific spot to collect the coin, making it not cheesable. But yeah, moving on to the next level. Cycles! You know, this level kind of fell off. But yeah, this first coin is not looking very cheesable. Yeah, you just can't cheese it. You just have to be up there to get the coin, and yeah, that's it. Oh god, Schrodinger's coin again. Oh no, my brain. The issue with this coin is that there's just no way to cheese it because it's just the same thing every time. Like, you just gotta swoop down. But yeah, moving on to the third and final coin. This coin, I really want to be cheesable. This coin is so good, by the way. Excellent coin by RobTop. However, awful coin by RobTop. It's not cheesable. This is the only way you could, technically, but again, the issue is you can't live. So, anyway, let's move on to Xstep. Another Schrodinger's coin where you gotta swoop down, but this time I would say that you'd have to go above the coin to collect it, but there's no way to go under it, so this coin's not cheesable. That's how it has to be. Moving on to the second coin. This coin is very questionable. Now this video is about cheesing coins along with collecting them the unintentional way, so I would say an unintentional way of collecting it is to collect it upside down. Upside down, you take the coin route, there we go. That is the cheesable version, aka the unintentional way of collecting the second coin. Again, yell at me in the comment section below if you disagree, but, yeah. Moving on to the second coin of Xstep with, now 7. Our total is now 7. This is potentially the worst coin in Geometry Dash. I just have to say that. Not happening. Unfortunately, this coin is not cheesable. So, moving on to the next level. Guys, this coin looks very promising. So, this coin in Clutterfunk, I always had the hardest time collecting it, but yeah, you could cheese it by going up there and collecting the coin. I know it's possible because I've done it before, but it's like extremely hard. It's probably like frame perfect. I will get it just to show you guys.
20 minutes later.
I feel like it's definitely cheesable, dude. I've done it. Oh yeah, there it is. As you can see, I did the swoop motion. It's actually very hard, but yep, I did know it was possible though, so that's good. I wouldn't exactly call it cheesable because it's way harder, but it is the unintentional way of collecting the coin, so that's that. Anyway, moving on to the second coin. And this coin, first glance, it's looking very cheesable. Oh, it is cheesable. I changed my mind. I just did it. I just cheesed the second coin in Clutterfunk. I don't think I can. Oh, I did it again. I was gonna say I don't think I can do it again, but I did. That is cheesable because the intentional route is this, and I went above to do it. So, yep, there it is. That is the unintentional way of collecting the second coin, which is funny. The first 2 coins of Clutterfunk are cheesable. Now, hopefully the third coin is, and this one is hot garbage. Unfortunately, I don't think there's gonna be a way to cheese the coin, man. Wait. Oh my god. It's promising. It's very promising. Well, the first 2 coins of Clutterfunk were skippables, or were cheesable, so that's good. I've officially lost count of how many coins are cheesable. But add 2 to the total right now, please. Thank you very much. Hopefully I'm right. I don't know. But moving on to Theory of Everything. This coin is not looking very cheesable. Even if you were to be able to collect it, you have to be, like, up there already. And you would take the wrong route, so... Oh, yep. The first coin of Theory of Everything is not cheesable. Let's see if the second coin is cheesable. And I really hope this one is, because... Look at how challenging this coin is to do. I mean, it's actually not that bad when you're playing with, like, a higher refresh rate and stuff. But, I mean, it's... People complain about it all the time. But yeah, this one I'm thinking is not going to be possible because if you were to actually be able to swoop all the way down, you'd have to also swoop back up. Nope, I'm just deeming it right now before I spend too much time on this coin. The second coin is not cheesable. Again. Again with the stupid falling coins. Dude, these coins are never cheesable, man. Yeah, there's no way it's cheesable, guys. I'm sorry. All 3 coins and 3 everything are not cheesable. So we still have a total of 10. But yeah, moving on to Electroman Adventure. The first coin is not looking promising, guys. I mean, how can you really cheese this coin? You can't really. You just gotta go up there. Wait a second, guys. This is an unintentional way of getting to the coin. But honestly, I don't think it's unintentional enough to be considered on the list of unintentional coins. So I'm gonna leave it out. But again, that's up to you guys to decide in the comments below. Moving on to the second coin. And, yeah, there's no unintentional way of collecting this, unfortunately. Just because, like, with the ship coins, you just have to find a way to swoop and grab it, you know what I mean? Yeah, this one you can't. There's no swooping. Yeah, but there's no way to cheese it. So, yep, moving on to the third and final coin of Electroman Adventures. This is the intentional way of getting it. The cheesable way is not looking very promising, fellas. Well, you know, it was worth a shot. Yeah, there's no way you could cheese it. So yeah, so we still have a total of 10 cheesable coins, which is actually way more than I was thinking. But anyway, let's move on to Clubstep. I wonder. Yeah, there's no cheese in this coin, man. I mean, the unintentional way could be to do that, but that's after you already grabbed the coin. And I want to find an unintentional way to collect it, not necessarily get out of the coin route. So yeah, this first coin is not skippable. Moving on to the next coin. Here we have the UFO coin, and this one actually is looking kind of promising. I just gotta move the start position down a little bit. Spam to your heart's content! I'm gonna go in slow motion for this one, fellas. I'm gonna call it right there. This second coin of Clubstep is impossible to be cheesed. Very sad because it was like so promising. If you guys can somehow find a way, please like send me the clip or something. I really want to see it. But anyway, moving on to the third and final Clubstep coin. Let's see if this one is cheesable in any way. I mean, it looks kind of swoopable, right? See, like, that's the intentional route, but then when you go above like that, yeah, you can't swoop down enough because the Clubstep monster is blocking it. And then, I mean, if you could somehow get in between these, saw blades. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Guys, if I can somehow get between the saw blades, it's possible. That is definitely possible, dude. That is totally cheesable. I am 100% counting that. That is the unintentional way of getting the third coin. Let's move on to the next level. And now that is the 11th cheesable coin. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I don't think this first coin is cheesable. There's no cheese in this coin. You just gotta go above the sods, man. Anyway, let's move on to the second Electrodynamix coin. Yeah, unfortunately, this coin is not looking very cheesable. Yeah, not cheesable. This coin is not cheesable, unfortunately. Let's see if the third coin is cheesable, though. Technically, the coin route starts by going there by skipping the blue orb. But there's no other way to get to the coin path, though, in a different way. Unfortunately, Electrodynamix does not have a single, cheesable coin. Moving on to Hexagon Force. Actually, this first coin does have an unintentional way of collecting it, because, look very closely. You can collect the coin by doing that. And that is most definitely an unintentional way of collecting the coin, because you're supposed to just ride the pad, but instead you click to get it. So, yep, that is the unintentional way of collecting the first coin of Hexagon Force. Let's see if the second Hexagon Force coin is cheesable. So that's the coin route right there, but I don't think it's very skippable, though, because you can't swoop. There's no way you get swooped down to get it. Unfortunately, the second one is not cheesable in any way. But let's see if the third coin is cheesable at all. I'm thinking no, because it's the same thing. Yeah, you gotta go through the block. There's no swooping. See, like, you can't enter the block a different way. That's the issue with the ship coins. So, luckily, Hexagon Force does have one cheesable coin. Yeah, but that is 12 cheesable coins so far. Moving on to the next level. Blast Processing. I love this level. Absolute banger. Now, is there an unintentional way of grabbing the first coin? See, again, the issue with this one is that I have to find a different way of entering the block, right? So there's no way that you could, like, potentially cheese it, right? Because there's only one way to enter the block. You just gotta go through there. So, unfortunately, the first Blast Processing coin is not cheesable. Very unfortunate. And now, the third Blast Processing coin. I don't think this one's skippable whatsoever, because you have to go in between the teeth. And again, there's only one way to enter it. You just gotta go into it, right? And then there's no way to collect the coin by going like this, because the gravity of the UFO is, like, so weird. There's no way you could cheese the second Blast Processing coin. Yeah, but let's see if the third one is cheesable. So, the coin route, it actually is looking promising. And maybe we could do another one of the swoop things, but the coin route, you gotta go under, maybe we could swoop down and collect it from the top. See, the issue right now is that there's not enough run-up, so I don't think this one's possible. Yeah, you're way off still. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna say this one is not cheesable. But, yeah. Moving on to the next level. Theory of Everything 4. That's the name of the level, I don't know. Just don't ask. Anyway. But, like, there are some, like, weird holes, but it's not cheesable, though, because you can't fit through them. You just gotta go under and then around, but it's like a little corridor, and you can't get to the corridor another way, so it's not cheesable. Let's see if the second coin is cheesable in Toe 2. The issue here is that there's no way to get into the corridor another way other than just entering it, right? You can't cheese it, because there's only one way to do it. Unfortunately, the first 2 coins of Toe 2 are not cheesable. Let's see if the third coin is cheesable, though. This is the worst abomination of all time. There's only one way to get up there, and that's by clicking the orb. You can't get up there with the gravity portal or anything. But yeah, that's the coin. Unfortunately, none of them are skippable in Toe 2. Or I mean Toe 4. Anyway, moving on to Dominator. Cheeseburger. There's no cheesing it, because you just die if you try to cheese it. And then if you just go in the coin route, then you're literally in the coin route. There's... what the... Never mind, I take it all back. You can totally cheese it. And then the way to cheese it is to do that. And you cheese the first Geometrical Dominator coin. Or I mean, Geometrical Dominator coin. Alright, I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Well, yeah, that's 13 cheesable coins now. Let's see if the second coin is cheesable. And, okay. Again, so this is like similar to the Time Machine first coin, where you have to, like, click one time to collect it. Typically, those coins are not going to be cheesable. Yeah, there's no way of cheesing the second coin, unfortunately. Moving on to the third Geometrical Dominator coin. Alright, so this is the coin route here. And, honestly, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's not cheesable. And the reason why I just don't want to talk about it. You know, just watch my video about skipping the coins, and then you'll know exactly why. I spent literally like 45 minutes on Geometrical Dominator trying to skip this third coin, and I came up with some very weird solutions, and then it didn't end up working, so yeah. Moving on to the next level. Deadlocked. This is a very controversial coin. The first, Deadlocked coin is very interesting, because you have to collect the key. If you don't know about this, sometimes there is an issue with the key. So, the issue with the key is that the key's hitbox is this guy, and it's slightly smaller than the hitbox of the toggle trigger, which actually is what the key does. And because of that, sometimes it may look like you're not collecting the key, but you actually are. Like, so the animation won't play, but you actually collect the key and collect the first coin. So that is, I guess, a way to cheese it by making it so you can't see the key. But, it's also ridiculously hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. I'm just going to have to bot it, honestly. I'll bot it for you guys really quickly. So, yeah. Wish me luck. Alright, so right now I'm not playing the level. I just botted it because it's extremely hard to get, but I have had it happen before. But basically, as you can see, I don't collect the key. Or it looks like I don't collect the key. As you're about to see, the thing is actually open, and I didn't collect the key. So that is a way to cheese the first coin. I'm counting it because of how ridiculously hard it is and annoying. But yeah, so basically, that is now 14 coins that are cheesable, I believe. Now let's see if the other 2 coins in Deadlocked are cheesable. And this one most definitely is, because this is the coin route. You go down there, you jump on the block there, but you can just go like that and collect the coin. So yeah, you can definitely cheese the second coin. But the third coin, yeah, there's no way you can cheese it. Oh, I did it. Unfortunately, the third coin of Deadlocked is not cheesable. Sad days. But we've had a lot of coins, honestly. I'm surprised. The demon levels are proving worthy. Anyway, moving on to the next level, which is Fingerdash. And if you guys have seen the previous video, where I tried to skip all the coins I possibly could by taking the unintentional route, let's just say Fingerdash was special. And now we're going to see if we can cheese the first coin. And the coin route is just to go down there. Honestly, I think Rob did a good job with this coin, but there's no cheese in this coin, unfortunately. Yeah, there's no skipping the first coin of Fingerdash. But let's see if we can cheese the second coin. I'm hoping that we somehow can, and I feel like it's got to be possible, man, right? Let's see if we can cheese it. Okay, so I did collect it there, but the only issue is that I died. Yeah, I want this one to actually be cheesable, because I don't want my Fingerdash to be like a loser. Yeah, that was the best I could do, and it's not looking very cheesable to me. Unfortunately, the first 2 coins are not cheesable. Let's see if the third one is, though. Honestly, The coin route is just to collect the coins in the wave. I don't really know if there's a way to cheese it necessarily. I mean, maybe you could argue the same thing as Deadlocked, where the hitboxes of the coins were. Oh, wait a second. There's no like toggle thing. So it's literally just if you collect the coin, you're good. If you don't, then you're not good. So yeah, you gotta collect the coins for the. You gotta collect these coins for the coin to appear. So yeah, there's no way you could cheese the third coin, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, none of the coins in Fingerdash are actually cheesable. This is the final level. Let's see if any of these coins are actually cheesable. Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna be cheesable, guys, because you gotta solve the puzzle. And the puzzle is to hit the last skull. There's no cheese in the coin. Because if you just do the normal route, the coin's still stuck down there. Fortunately, you cannot cheese the first coin in Dash, but let's see if we can cheese the second coin in Dash. And I feel like, once again, it's one of the coins where you gotta enter something and exit something, but there's no way to enter a different way. Unfortunately, the second coin of Dash is also not cheesable. Now let's see if the third coin of Dash is cheesable. And I think I already know the answer to that. I don't think it's going to be cheesable because you literally just spam click. How could it be cheesable? Like, what? How could you cheese just clicking? It's the only way. Like, I don't know. So yeah, I guess the third coin of Dash is also not cheesable. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed me talking about coins. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. And here's the final total for all the cheesable coins that I encountered. I am kind of shocked because it's a lot less than before, but I'm also shocked because I only thought it would be like 5. So let's go. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye, guys.